Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the Curt Premium Four-Bike Carrier on our 2021 Chevy Silverado. Right away, as you can see, this is a hanging style bike rack, and it's going to allow us to fit about 4 bikes on this bad boy. And with 180 weight capacity overall, that's about 45 pounds per bike, so definitely going to be able to get up there with our bikes on here. Now keep in mind, if you have any kind of e-bikes, definitely want to be taking those batteries off, and still, I'd be careful weighing those out. You don't want to exceed your weight limit on this rack. Now keep in mind too, since this is a hanging style, we don't want to be utilizing any kind of carbon frame, so if you're looking for a system for that, these hanging styles probably won't be your go-to. But taking a look at these arms, we do have some really nice features here. On the end here, it's going to be a little hard to see from your angle, but we do have some nice little reflectors here. That's something that I don't actually see it a lot on these bike racks, and it's going to be nice, especially with this being all black. Maybe you get 4 black bikes on here at night, you know somebody's behind you. It's definitely going to be very nice for them to see and to stay away from our bike rack, especially because we have a longer vehicle. Some people may keep that in mind. So another really cool thing about these arms, we do have a nice little tapered system. Now what's going to be great about that, a lot of these hanging styles, some of our kids' bikes, some of our step-throughs, won't actually be able to utilize our 3-point system on more of a standard bike rack. However, with this tapered arm system, as you can see, this subset is actually going to reduce quite nicely. It's going to actually get pretty down. Let's take a quick look just to see how far that actually is. With about 7 inches across, I think you're going to lose a lot of those issues that you would have for those kids' bikes. So that means we don't have to have a bike adapter bar. That means we're not looking for that bike adapter bar when we hit the trail. We're not yelling at the kids. We don't have to worry about that at all. And taking a look at this Cradles here as well, we have these nice little rubber strippings. And as you can see here, what that's going to do, they're going to be nice and tough. They're going to hold in the weather, and they're actually going to secure our bike to our frame. And the Cradles themselves have a bit of a little hard rubber here. Definitely nothing crazy. If you're looking for something nicer to keep those really nice bikes, this might not be the best system, but for what you're paying for what you get, it's awesome. It's really going to reduce that damage to our frames. And the little bit of hard rubber definitely can be better than any of our metal contact that we might run into. So let's take a look at how to get this bad boy off of our rack, and we'll see how simple and nice that is to do. As I see, get those out of the way. Walk over this end, pop those off. And again, look, I'm not having a fight with the bike. It's still staying on there. Those dual arms make it really easy. It's still pretty hands-free. And we come down to our anti-sway cradle on the bottom here. Now these cradles actually come equipped with it. And all you simply have to do, put one of your strippings on the bottom post here. And then we just pull these across and off just like so. Real simple, real easy to do. And then I just grab this bike and take it nice and off. And we're ready to go. Again, that's really easy. I don't have to fight with back adapter bars for the kids' bikes on here, or maybe my step-throughs. Definitely something we don't have to worry about. Now, with any hitch-mounted accessory, we are going to add length to our vehicle, so that's important to keep in mind, especially with such a large vehicle like our Silverado here. So let's take a quick look, see how much length we're actually adding to our vehicle. And that I know, with a little movie magic, that's about 40 inches from the rear of our vehicle. Now, keep in mind, this is a larger vehicle that is a little bit lengthy, so let's see what we can do to actually reduce that. At the top of our mast here, we have a nice little spring clip system. All we simply have to do, pull the spring clip out, take our pin, support our mast, and pull it right out. As you see, it's a little bit, kind of stuck there, but with a little WD-40 as you go, you probably won't run into issues. And then we simply have to lower that mast and replace our pin. And a little WD-40 can go a long way, especially with these systems, and especially at a lot of use like we get here at our studio. Oh. Sorry about the weight on that. There we go. Like I said, this one's been in the shop for a little while. A little bit of our fault there. But again, you can see really easy to use that pin system. That safety cable is actually keep that pin attached. That can be nice. I'm very forgetful. I'm sure a lot of other people are. So just having it right there, I want to go scrambling. Where did I put that? And now my mast is locked in place. So let's go ahead and take a look at how much length that actually shaved down. And now maybe I want to pull in the garage, or maybe I got the bikes off of the trail and I want to get it parked. That's really going to help. Already, just 15 inches now. I mean, that's, 25.5 inches. That's 2 feet. That's a lot, especially when we're dealing with this large of a vehicle. So I don't know if you'll be able to fit in the garage with it. That's kind of up to your garage, but hopefully it'll definitely reduce that length to the back of our vehicle. Another really nice feature about this guy as well, this is a tilting mast as well. And all we simply have to do, release this knob here. That just keeps our mast from shaking, as you can see here. And then we have a nice spring clip system here as well. Pull that coupler pin, pull this pin out. That safety cable is going to let it hang there. And then simply pull up on this knob and gently bring the mast down. Now on our Silverado here today, as you can see, this guy's going to come down, nice and gently, it's just kind of rest right on that mast. And you can see this isn't fully extended, so the weight of this is being put on our rack. So I definitely wouldn't have anything weighty on here. You know, you're definitely not getting your standard weight capacity of your tailgate. However, I can still reach in, grab any of the coolers I want. Maybe I got the kids' helmets in here because we've got everything up front. I don't have to mess with the tonneau cover. Makes it real nice and simple. Real easy to close. And again, to put it back up, all we simply do, stand it up, get that pin in place, come down here, and with our safety cabled pin, it's going to be waiting for us right here. And just simply replace that, and the coupler goes back in. Real simple to use, and you know, some of the other models you might see, they're a little bit less hassle, you know, a little bit more hands-free. However, I think the the way that I'm able to secure this mast down, you know, look at that. I took a lot of that play out. That's actually a pretty nice feature that I like. So I know I'm insecure with it, and it's good to go. Another important to keep in mind with the dimension on here is our clearance to the ground. Since our mast is going up, we're just going to worry about where our receiver is on the ground here. And a quick look puts us right about 19 inches. So especially with the Silverado being up so high, our tires are out of the way. Probably not something we have to worry about too much, but keep in mind as those front tires go up, the back does go down. So 19 inches gives us a pretty safe distance to play with here for our clearance. Now moving down the receiver here, we actually have a pretty nice feature here. We have this hitch pin alignment collar that you can find on etrailer.com. What makes this really nice, maybe we got this bad boy on here weekend after weekend. All I simply have to do, actually find my measurement once where this actually goes into our receiver, put this collar here, and now every time I take this guy off, I simply have to match the collar, and I can put our anti-rattle knob, or hitch pin here, right in place with no trouble. And that's going to be pretty nice. Again, as I mentioned, this is an anti-rattle hitch pin. All that does basically secures this to our frame. Our bikes are going to move with our vehicle. Our vehicles move with our bikes. We won't feel it. The bikes won't feel it as much. It'll be very nice. Reducing that play is always useful, especially for preventing any kind of damage. But yeah, I think that's about a look for our receiver there. Again, this is going to be a great bike. If you got kiddos that you don't want to hassle with the bike adapters, or you have some step-through bikes, it's going to be a great option for you. There's a few ones out there that might be a little better for the padding and whatnot, but for what you're getting, it's going to get you and your family to the trails quite nice. The tilting features, while a little bit, a few more things to mess with, definitely very nice and not too much to hurry with. So I think that's about it for our look at the Curt Premium Four-Bike Carrier on our 2021 Chevy Silverado.
Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.